So, good evening. And there you go. It's another day. Congratulations to you, because if you're watching this, it means that you are alive. And take a moment for you to just be thankful of your body, for your heart, and yeah, the fact that we are still breathing. We are one of the lucky ones. And yeah, and I'm in life force. It's such a mysterious thing. But as I learned, it's not as mysterious, right? Okay, so what I want to talk about is affirmation of the day. It's actually, you are safe. You are safe to receive any blessings that you want. And you are safe receiving it by doing less. You are safe receiving the blessings that you want. And you are safe to receiving it by doing even less work than you do right now. Because you know what's funny? Is that I don't know, we as a human, I think, conditioned to be always striving to be more productive. And when we want something more, and when we want to, maybe you want bigger goal, you want just something more in your life, I guarantee you that the first initiation is to, what can I do more? Like, I need to work more. I need to work more hour. I need to work harder. Or I want to sneeze, girl. Or yeah, just right. Like anything, you will think that if you want something larger, if you want something bigger, then you must do more, you need to work more hour. But no, you don't. Because if you are in this channel, maybe you are one of the many person that want to live a life that slower, want to live a life that closer to nature, and also following its wave of consciousness of nature, right? Like, if you think about nature, it's slower, but it's more receptive. And so it's like it's became more open. So like, if you think about nature, it doesn't do much. Like, if you like, but nature, it's full of pauses, it's full of silence, and it doesn't try to fill the gap. It doesn't try to fill the silence with action. And sometimes that's the way clarity come in. Most of the time, the reason that it have more clarity, it have so much clarity, because it doesn't rush, it's not forcing anything, and it's just open and in a flow state. That's what we want, to be in a flow state. But what actually is a flow state? Flow state can be different for everyone, can be different for every people. Maybe for some of you, flow state, you enter flow state, in my opinion, flow state when you do things and then it just feels like you are taken away in the stream of a river, and it just feels flowy. It doesn't feel forceful. For example, this can happen a lot when you talk about something that you really like, or doing something Just think about that last time when you do anything, your hobby. What is the thing that when you do for that you can do for 2 hours, 4 hours, and you feel like, what? It been 4 hours? I feel like it been only 30 minutes. That's what I mean by flow state. Something that you feel so natural, it feels flowy that you didn't realize most days flew by. I mean, where if you like music, if you like, maybe you like cooking, and then it just feels natural to you, and that's when you enter a flow state. That's when you get creative. But first, if you want to enter a flow state, we must, as a human, we must be willing enough to be bored, be willing enough to do nothing, be willing enough to idle. Sometimes people don't like our mind to be idle because we can overthink a lot. That's true, but you know, the only way that creative from the source, like any idea, inspiration from the source can enter your consciousness, is when you are open. And it happened mostly on the shower. If you think how many times that you think of great invention, I think like many of invention, right, happen in the shower or happen in the train, happen when the minds are not so occupied by the noise of the outside world. And it happened when we go on a walk, go on a shower, go on a run, exercising, when we do things that are not mindless, but it doesn't require our mind to like active all the time. And talking about the source, I think am one of the person that believe that everything, every ideas that we have, every inspiration, it's actually not ours. It's actually from the universe. And if you read this book, Big Magic by Elizabeth, I forget the name, but she is the one that the author of It Pray Love. I mean, I like the book on the creativity. She talks about creativity in that book, Big Magic. Yeah, and in one of the chapters, she said that, if you, like so many times, if we didn't, if there is an idea, but we don't act on it, the idea will move to other person that have, a suitable background and are ready to act on it. Because the idea is actually not personal. The idea wants to be realized, want to be created in the reality for greater purpose. And we don't know what is the purpose. That's the universe. Like, they want to do something, they have reason, they have objective, and they just, I don't exactly know how to explain this, and I don't know clearly too how this works. But you know what it feels when you just got the burst of ideas. But most of the time, the reason why we don't act on it, because there is much limiting belief. That's why it's very important to create to put you in activity that allow your mind to be receptive. For example, it's very different for me. Like, I love showering and then hot bath and then walking, but for all of you it will be different. So if we remember that the idea is actually not ours, it helps us to be more not too entitled or not too attached to the things that we created. Like anything that we created, there must be a purpose, like a bigger purpose than that. So even if it's bad, even if somebody don't get it, someone will get it. Even if someone don't get it, like the only thing that matters is that the reason why you created at the first place. Ask yourself, like, the reason why you create the thing you do, why you do the thing that you do. If love is the answer, then you're on the same page with universe, because everything that is love, every single thing that is love, based on love, it's actually the universe, the source. And yeah, maybe love also feel different and love look different from anyone. And maybe you like, I know a person who go to a gym that wear ugly socks, like really ugly socks, and but it's funny that it's really fun to do something serious, to do something disciplined, that you must put the work every single day. But how you make it fun? Just a little thing. Put your ugly socks. Use the clothes that you wouldn't wear outside of your house. But I have a lessons on socks, but I will put it on another day. Yeah, just anything. Put something. Be more whimsical. When you be more whimsical in any way, put more colors, like wearing childlike, the thing that your inner child used to like when you were 7 years old. What do you like? And it helped you to be less serious, to not take yourself so seriously. Yes, the thing that we do is serious, but that's our job. Do not take ourselves too seriously, because it's not fun. And it's also, if things became too personal, then it's not going to end well. Of course, like, at certain degree you can take things personally, and that's okay, because in the past I think I attach myself too much on every single thing that I created. For example, illustration or affirmation, and if I think that, oh, this is doesn't, like, this person don't like it, and then I felt so butthurt. It feels like when your art get criticized, it means that they are criticizing you, but it's actually no, it's not. You must see clearly the line between you and the art, the things that you created. Like, the line needs to be clear, and that's the boundary, right? Like, the boundary between your art, the boundary, the perception, how you feel about your art, and how you feel about yourself. no matter how, like, the challenging part is how can we how can our perception of ourselves not wiggle, even though that the art that we created are hated by other person. And it also goes both ways, right? When the art, anything that we created, business, creation, music, food, any single thing that you can create, is so like or go viral. And that's the challenge. How you love yourself the same, how you view yourself the same way, no matter, even if your business fail or even if your business skyrocketed, it's the challenge how you still love yourself the same. Maybe the next I will talk about who love yourself the same. Okay, so I think that's it for today. And remember the affirmation, it is safe for you to receive more by doing less. So yeah, have more rest, and thank you so much for being here. And thank you. I mean, this video is not going to reach anyone, so if this video reach you and you watch it till the end, it's when there is something in this video that it meant for you. So I hope it a little bit useful in any way. So thank you.